It still hasn't come on, guys. This is annoying.
Bills shouldn't slow parents down.
Okay.
We're here to help.
There's the ads, hopefully. All right. There we are. Okay. Anyway. Worked on that yesterday live on the tube. This is the head for it. I spent a good solid week, y'all, trying to get this head done. Trying to get the star points correct. So, yeah. Anyway. I did make the corset, and y'all can't see. Hold on. I made the corset today. Okay. My YouTube folks can't see. So, this is going to mimic train tracks. So, that's a little hint. And then, Tanny sent me some patents to go on here, of course. So, we have those to go on. Hey, Pam. TJ's here. Hey, Catherine. So, I think for right now, I'm done with braids for the base of the mum, for the skirt. Here's how I ended up on the 3 hearts. This is all going to make sense because this all ties in with where it's going as well. So it'll all make sense eventually, I promise. Now, I need to pull red, white, and blue because guys over here, I will be looking back and forth. I'm going to try and remember to all the places. So we're working on the Star Beauty. Yes, Catherine, I got to get it done because I've got, what is today, the 15th? I've got less than 30 days before my first homecoming. And I've done a little bit of prep for that, but not near enough. So, anyway, will somebody go to the comment section on the tube and tell those folks that they're not in the live chat because they're chatting over there and it's coming up as comments. Anyway, y'all bear with me. I'm going to be going back and forth. So, this on the tube yesterday, y'all saw this, right? This is going to be the center piece. This is a Texas shape, easy mum backer. And that's going to be in here. Now, I was thinking about Hyla's 3D backer coming out of the star. And I thought, why can't we just do a whole mum? Not just the flower, but a whole entire mum inside the mum. So we're going to have the skirt of this coming down and intermingling with the base of this. So this is what we're going to be working on today. These are not attached in, and I'm not done with this backer. But they are, I just needed to see size. So I'm going to work with one of the skirt bases for the Easy Mum Backer. And then we're going to do some red, white, and blue and silver. And I promise y'all, it will all make sense. So let me grab, I'm just going to go ahead and grab some luster and acetate. I already have my red over here. Excuse me. And I'm only going to use size 9 and down because any bigger than that is going to be too much. Sent gem in for 200 joules. I don't know. I don't understand what that is. Can somebody explain that to me? Whatever it is, thank you. Could y'all show me some love up here? That would be great. Sherry Butler. Thank you for whatever that is. Pull this out. So we're going to do, I measured it, and we're going to do 10 inches for the skirt base because I want it to go down far enough to where it will intermingle in between the bottom 2 points of the star. So 10 inches on my ribbon cutter is 255. Got my ribbon cutter over here, y'all. You'll just be hearing it up there. And then I'm going to cut quite a few of these because I need to get this built before I can put everything together. Somebody explain to me what the jewels are, please. Sammy J, Maribel. I should have brought this over here where I could look in the same place, and I didn't even think about it. It's kind of late to be doing that now. Let's do 7 or 8 of these. And then same ribbon cutter. Where is my red? Up here. This is technically, so I don't do, believe it or not, I don't do a lot of red. This is technically Christmas ribbon from the Walmart. Works just fine. I said it does. And now it's going to fight me. I'm throwing these scissors away. There we go. Done. Tired of fighting them. I'm only doing 5 of those. Probably could have just cut them that quick and been done. And the white, and then I'll cut a couple of silver, and I think I'll be good to go. Okay. I am going to V-cut all the bottom of these. This is not a dovetail. It's a V. Dovetails don't look like this. I'm just saying. Let me use my actual ribbon scissors. This is going to have the names of the people. Well, it's going to have the names of the people. This is where I'm going to put the names. All right. I wonder if I have any little mini. I know I don't have any red boas. I wonder if I have any royal colors. I don't know. That would be super cute. I bet you I could use white. All right. Scissor tail. No, we will not. The end of the month. End of the month. Let's do a white. Now, I'm not trying to make this a completely full backer because it's going to have stuff underneath it. Let me not angle that quite so much. So I'm not trying to make it like I would a normal skirt. Let's do blue and blue. Then we'll do white and then red again. There we go. That is a little bit crooked, and I think I'm going to fix it. I'm going to put a touch of glue, and then I'll go back and staple. And if y'all had noticed, this is like not perfectly straight. These are. I can put something right there. Maybe I'll put some red there. That one is not even the one I need. And I'm not worrying about keeping any of the holes on here where I can see them, because this is not getting actually attached to the mum head itself. I'm just using this to stick things on. All right, I think I want this over here. See, I just need to put a glue stick in there, so I'll stop grabbing the wrong one. There's that and that. Now, I can put another blue between these two. Nope. Red. And then I'll put the blue and white on top. I'm just using all these because I'm done. Just adding them on, and I don't want any extras over here. Now, I'm covered. So I'll put the blue here and then the white, because I cut too many. That's what I did. And I just don't want to hold on to them. Hey, there's Hyla. Okay, nobody's explained to me about the sparkle jewels and stuff. What is that? Please. Be man. All right. Done. Now, I think I need to make a couple of teeny tiny braids. Never too many ribbons, Connie. I don't know. Oh, okay. Hey, Kara. How are you? Somebody's sending me pictures of shirts. Oh, look at the butterfly. I feel like I need to be ringing a bell for those. I can't wait to see, Kara. All right. I'm just going to lay this down here. So it's going to tuck in like this and come down this way. Where did that go wrong? There it is. And then this is going to be up in here. TJ says they're gifts. Okay. And that is going to sit there. So this is going to have to go up some. It'll end up being like that. Okay. What do we think about this placement? Can y'all see? Should I come and move it over? But then it wouldn't hang right. Should I have it to the side? Oh, that might look good if I just had it to the side. That would leave this open a little bit more. I don't know. And I don't know which one works best. All right, that's another question. But anyway, before we have to set it in the middle, I need to make some tiny braids. Alright. I think I want to do 3 tiny braids. When we send you the gifts or sparkles, you earn rubies. It's part of the monetization. Oh, okay. Just finished a Minnie Mouse theme, Mom. Oh, I cannot wait to see it. I forgot. I got a request from Mom. Hang on. I can tell you. Let's see. Demon Slayer. Now, I've never done one of those before, so side or middle. That doesn't help, Catherine. All right. I think I need some number 5 to bring this in. I'm just going to do 3. And I should have just cut it myself, but I got my cute little ribbon cutter right here. Them both, but I will go with the side. Okay. It's going to have to hang straight down because of the skirt, and I don't want them, the things to be hanging sideways. Let's do that. Definitely be putting some bling down it. I haven't really blinged out any of the braids or chains yet, so I don't know what I'm going to be doing with that. All right, 3s, no, I'm going to do 2 braids. So 1 here, 1 here, and then we'll have 1. Okay, that's perfect. So, which one should I do? You know what? Why don't I go ahead and do a victory and a zigzag? Because I don't really want too much dimension because it's already going to be sticking out. What's the difference between a ducktail and the V? So, it's... Dovetails don't look like this. This is not what a dovetail looks like. That's not a dovetail. Dovetails look like, hold on, I'll show you. If you've ever seen old construction, dovetails look like this. That is nowhere near what everybody calls. This is how a dovetail looks. This is a V-cut. It's just something like, Do you have any of the dangly bits with stars to add to the minimum? I may have. I'm going to have to look. But I do have stars. I can definitely do some stars on there. And I can hang them. So, yeah. But anyway, old construction, this is something that you want to see. Are dovetails. That means it's really old. This is good construction right there. It's not just side nailed. Everybody calls them the same thing, and it drives me crazy because this is what a dovetail looks like. Not anything like this. This looks like a fishtail. That looks like a fishtail to me. I don't want to call it fishtail. So I call it a V-cut because you're cutting a V. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, I don't think it needs to be a bird. I've only got one bird around this house, and well, I actually got two of them, but we won't show those today. What am I doing? I am making teeny tiny micro braids. Do I do them with a 3? Yeah, let me just go ahead and do them with the 3s. Red, white, and blue. I'm not going to do them with the 1.5s because I don't have the patience for that today. Naughty bird. Yeah, we're getting a zigzag and a whatchamadoodle. Victory. Don't ask me how much I'm cutting off, because I don't know. I pull and pray. If you need to know, if you really need to know, then, you know, get one of Hyla's cheat sheets. Because that's where you're going to get measurements. I probably cut way too much, but that's okay. How did that not end up the same is what I want to know. Well, we'll cut them all the same as the blue. There we go. Pull and pray, not cut and pray. Pull and pray. Now, this is the correct way to make a zigzag, but the links, the way that I do it and lay out the links are not correct because you're going to have a whole lot of one and not enough of the other left. And I don't care about that. So if you want the actual zigzag tutorial with the way that TJ does it correctly, I think you have to be a member of her channel. But Hyla has one too. And of course, all of the measurements are in Hyla's thing. Add products. Why? Not eligible for recommendation and is restricted to the next 10 minutes. What product ever? Because I didn't tag any products. I love doing the zigzag because the ribbon tells you where it wants to go. There we go. And you can start out your deluxe spirit braid exactly the same. Just do 4 folds on one side and then 4 folds on the other. Bougie boards. It is like the best thing. It's not difficult. Once you get it, you get it. And I could whip one of these out quick. I did a big, huge one in number 9 to go on this actual mum already, so. This one, I believe, goes on every single mum that I make. Because it looks more difficult than it is. And you can dress it up easily. You don't even have to weave in diamond dust. I mean, you don't even have to braid down the middle. Well, you can braid that in later. See, on the back, it's only going down the middle. I should not have braided with the diamond dust. I should have gone straight with the luster and then added it in, but I wasn't paying attention. But that is quite all right. You go, girl. Let me measure. Still need a little bit. How many yard bougie boards by Norma Linda? I don't know. I do not know. I pull and pray. Unless I specifically state it like on a video, I do not know. Because, yeah, I will show you the technique. Hyla has figured out the measurements and put them in a cheat sheet. If I remember the measurements, I'll put them in a video. If they're pertinent to the exact length that I'm doing, I'll tell you what I'm doing. But other than, I don't really measure a lot. And that is it. I'm going to bring this up. And then I'm going to end it just like that. Well, hell's bells. I've already got too much crap in my head to try to remember how many yards it needs to be. I just add stuff in if I need it to be longer. I just add it in later. Whenever I get to where I need it, if it's not long enough, I'll just glue some more on and keep going. Alright. Alright, there is one. Now let's do a victory. And I'm going to use some scraps. That's even. Yeah, that's probably not going to be enough. Anyway, I can use the white and silver later. Where is my... There we go. I'm just going to do this one in the red and the blue. Let me look, so I have a ton of scraps on here. I don't even know. Let's see. Victory. $18 inches is what I need, I guess, for each side. So 18 and 18 is 36. So that's a yard, and I'm going to double it because I want them doubled. I'm not sure. Don't know. Okie doke. And these you start out exactly like you would a whip. Make an arrow out of the top. Yes, the cheat sheet is on Hyla's Etsy. Or you can email her directly. Her email is in all of her videos. Alright. I start with whichever one is on the top. You can weave them however you want. But this one is on the top, so I'm going to fold that one back and across. That's how I start them. Alright, there we go. Pulled that top part too tight. And I don't really crease mine like everybody else does. I don't mind having a little bit of poof to them. You know what I mean? Yes, it is. It's in the description of all of her videos and all of her lives. And if, yeah. Add products. Okay. I don't need to add products. Or do I? Alright, I'm going to stop right there. And we are 10 inches. Look at that. Hyla's pretty dang smart. I'm just going to snip all the way across there. Now, if I want to make this have some diamond dust in it, which I do because that one does. So let's take this. I'm on the TikTok too. Thank you, TJ. It's one of the first ones you learned. And yes, because it's freaking fantastic. Alright, I am going to cut a point in this one. If you're weaving any of your ribbons, cut a point, it'll help you. And I always go with the bad side up, which is not a bad side. I don't have a problem with it. So you can weave a bunch of different ways. I'm just going to make some loops down one side. Just to give it a little bit of something. If you want to give it a little something extra, flip it twice. And watch. Works better with smaller ribbon in this one. So yeah, if you're gonna do smaller, if you're gonna flip it twice, only use the one size smaller on the ribbon. Staple in the top there because it's going to be covered by the backer, and the bottom is going to be covered by the bow. Do I want to go ahead and put a little loop there? Yeah, like it went through that one, but it didn't. There we go. All right. Now I have these two to go on here. Put that at the bottom. We'll center that up. Put that up so I don't mess up my fabric scissors. Make sure they're even down here. Now, there we go. I'm going to twist this a little bit. Lots of ads. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Let's find some bling. And I'm doing silver bling because I want to. No, because that's part of, it's part of them. Let me see what Becky used on these. Those will be a little bit big. And I haven't really decided what, I'm just going to leave the bling off for right now because I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to put on here. And I don't want to make bows right now, so I'm going to be done with this part. But that is a mini Texas shape. This is a really good size for a little girl. If they want something besides the circle. This is like perfect size to go on a little girl. Look at that. The length. Definitely with more stuff on it. Now, I can't do black. I can do silver and white. And I think I'm going to do silver and white boas on the skirt of the main one. So, let's see. I'm going to poke a hole in this with my crocodile so I can hang this up and get it off here. Let me go over there and find my boas. See if I have any blue. I'm not sure that I do. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder, no, that's not the right color. I had a purple, but it's not right. Okay. That's a brighter purple. Let me see. This is more royal. This might actually work for this one. I'm not sure. And it's one of the cheaper ones. I think I got this one at the Dollar Tree. So, and that color is too purple. All right, I'll stay with the silver and the white. It is cute all by itself. Yes, I need to put stars on there. But I'm looking through all of my boas. I do not have any blue. And I don't have any silver either. That's kind of upsetting me. I think I don't. Keep looking. There's green. There's black. Peachy, pink, white. I may have to go a different direction. I have the big tinsel. But I don't think that's going to be big enough for the scale. I may have to buy a boa. I think I'm going to have to buy one because, yeah. Live making a fabric bow with silver bling. Ask about the tutorial. Okay. I need to think on that a minute. Oh, let me go look at my my faux bows over here. My faux boas, the non-feathery. I keep forgetting I have these. I have a silver and a white. Let me bring these over. Just a second, y'all. I'm just making sure I don't have any other colors. I have a black and white one, I have green. Disco balls. I need to bring those out and use them. So, I have these. These are more expensive. Let's see. I think they are 2 yards. 1 and 2. So these are 2 yards each. What do I do? I just had an idea. I don't know if it's going to work, and I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. Because whenever I put that on, I'm going to put this behind it just to have a little bit of, so I can hold it up better. It's the reason that I wanted to put the the Texas shape in the middle coming down is because I wanted to have something hanging down from the tips of the stars. Because, yeah. But I didn't know what that was. If it was a long piece of like crystal bling or what. But these are the they're no mess, no, yeah. These are the boas. And when I was thinking about doing the feathers, I thought about, you know, doing the top half, depending on where all the colors fell on the base of the mum. Doing the top half one color and the bottom half another color. Because, yeah. Hold on. A plane? Where? Dang. Okay, love you. Y'all say a quick prayer to whoever you pray to, because Michael just got called out to an airplane crash. So, yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, so either do half and half is what I was going to do, but streamers coming down at the points, yes. But I'm yes, just the two on the side. But I am wondering, that might be too much. I don't know if y'all can even see. And where it would connect in to the skirt, and I'd let it come down a little bit more and then go into the silver and have something nice and large right there on that. I don't know. So I really can't do anything with this until I figure that out. My brain is working and working and working. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. I don't have anything over there that would work either. Okay. Anybody got any ideas? I do have the big, look at the treat. The big thick tinsel from Hobby Lobby. I do have that. I don't even know. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I may just go buy a couple more boas. I need to get some silver anyway. I want it to be cool though. It needs to be really, really cool. What's wrong with what you have? Nothing. I'm just working it out in my brain, TJ. Did I miss it? What do you mean, babe? I'm just trying to figure out, don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what would look best. And I was trying to figure out what would go down on the points of the stars. There's nothing wrong with these. I like these. They're a whole hell of a lot cleaner than the boas. I don't have any star bling. Yeah, squirrel. Is that Cody?
That's Cody.
I'm on live on TikTok and YouTube, so just so you know.
They can all see the proof that I love my mom.
Oh, the proof that you love me?
Is a 44 Dr. Pepper from your favorite nicotine location.
Thank you. Now go, would you put it in the refrigerator? Because this one is full. I like it.
Fire call, actually.
It was a plane crash, Bubba.
Yeah. That's two things that happened in this town, and I really feel like
it didn't happen in this town. The other one didn't, Cody. It's fine.
Not really. I mean, it's a freaking plane crash.
Cody, you're killing me, son. Highlight, I don't know what that is. I still don't think these are fluffy enough for the sides. And that is my problem. They're not thick enough for the size of this mum because she chunky. I got a ring. You are the Jewel MVP. That's really cool. Hey, Carson. So, okay, I've stood here with my thumb up my butt front. I guess I need to start attaching all the stuff to that, and then we can put these on there and see. A gold coin? I guess I need to keep this down here. That's cool. I'm going to bring this over and start attaching stuff. Because, yeah. TJ and Hyla are fighting over it. Hyla or TJ, do you want to come on the ticker? I'm just asking. Georgina Marie, how are you? Let's put some bling on these suckers and then we'll figure this out. But not on the big one. On the little one, but I don't have red or They fighting over me. They love me. Hey, Seasons of Life Decor. This was $3.99. What is that snapping? TJ is number 1. Remember, for 37 months. You go, girlfriend. The dots match perfectly, people. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, God. Hylas for 38. Y'all are killing me. Alright. I didn't ask y'all's opinion. I'm just putting that on there. I looked over there and I saw silver with white dots, and I'm like, oh, that's what I need. And then I'll put something heavy on the bottom to hold her down. And I still have enough to make a whole other mum. You're killing me, Smalls. Alright. Now. Let me get my stars down. These could hang, but I'm not sure that I want them to. We're going to save the stars until I get the names on there. And y'all won't see those names. So, sucks to suck. Not until it's done. Oh my gosh. TJ. Hey, Margarita. Hey, American. Hey, no name calling, girls. No name calling. Y'all are talking to my friends there. Both of you. That goes up there. Ugh, shoot. Jerky jerk. Okay. I feel better now that I have that to move. No, because I'm going to pull them off and bling them up individually. That's what I'm going to do. Actually, do I want to waste bling underneath the mum? I just need to bling them. I just need to get it done. I'm not going to add anything to the braided bubble gum. I'm so excited for y'all to see that. Let's work on the bling for Hope's chains. And let's say a little prayer for our friend Amanda Griggs. She is taking her baby girl to college. How do I type Jerkinson? Alright, so this one is a lot. So this is her Hope's chain. She made this and sent it to me. So I'm going to need bling on both sides. I'm cutting out. I'm so sorry. Probably because of my internet. No, you don't, DJ. You better be nice, girlfriend. So Becky used the big fat squares. You better stop it. Why don't I try to use some of those? Let me do the smaller ones. I'm going to use these. Instead of finger heart. Oh. I'm going to use these. Oh, I'm on this one. Sorry. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 8 times 4 is 32. You are a softie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 29, 30, 31, 32. Now, let me see if I can rip these apart instead of burning them all. Because cutting and burning is a pain in the butt unless you absolutely have to. This is faster if you can get it done. Monica, hey. Okay, Tina's. Baby, my brain is mush right now. Is that Selena? No. Remind me. Come on. I'm going to end up cutting these because this is irritating the crap out of me. And I still have this much more. Do I have those teeny tiny squares? I know Tina gave me some, but I don't know where the heck I put them. Are they up in here? Yes, they are. Hold on. Ha! Let me see. Let me see if these will match. I think these are too purple. Yeah, too purple. Oh, well. Oh, there's some little baby heart, but these aren't. Hold on. Yes, they are. Okay. Never mind. I'll just leave them like they are. Hey, Emily. How you doing, bud? We have Emily is, and I don't know if she even wants me telling anybody, but she is our curriculum, our head of curriculum and instruction. And they have kicked ass and taken names this year, y'all. And last year. Hempstead ISD is #1 in, I believe, our district for growth. Not our district, our region. We have the highest ranking middle school in our area. We don't have any schools that need any type of, we're not on any lists. We are just, our staff and everybody is kicking ass. Oh, Mafia. Hey. I'm trying to remember names, baby. Y'all know names are not my thing. Grandson's first day of pre-Catherine. That's hard. My grands have already started back. This was their first week. Sophie is in 2nd grade and Alex is in kinder. Yeah, we are that. Hey, Emily, do you see the big girl over here? This is taking longer than anything should. I'm just saying. This is something you can work on during the off season. Pulling apart your bling. I'm going to stop for now and start gluing some of this on so I can get it off my table. I'm going to be crying. Yeah. What? There. That's why I wouldn't go in any further. I'm going to do 2 at a time. And I think I'm going to go in a diamond shape instead of square it off. Why are you misbehaving? Go away. I don't want to use biggin, but I guess I have to because these are not coming out fast enough for me. I think they all wobble with them dang backpacks. They're way too heavy. Okay, I can flip this over and get the back ones. I'm gonna have to go get Mom up here pretty quick. She didn't get up at all yesterday, y'all. Not at all. Didn't eat at all. Nothing. She did wake up this morning, though. She ate 1 egg and half a piece of toast and drank the other half of her protein drink that she started yesterday. And went back to sleep. All right. That one is done. Excuse me. Now I gotta pull some more. If I missed somebody on here, I apologize. Ouch. That did not feel good. Hey, Lisa. Really? Much faster. Now, dang it. Ooh, 5,000 hearts. Y'all go. Thank y'all. I need to clean this work table off. But it ain't happening right now. This glue gun is hot enough where I can do 4 of these suckers at a time. Turn like you're supposed to. Stick your finger in the glue. Like I just did for the second time. Almost done with this one. Why aren't you doing? There you go. Thank you. Lord have mercy. So I don't have to do anything else to this chain because it doesn't need a finish on the bottom. It just needed bling. That one is done. I don't believe I'm going to put anything else on the zigzag. I'm not going to add anything to the corset because I've got plans for that. Let's work on the knot. Got our exclusive Mumily bling in here. And then I put some hearts on the bows that I put on the heart-shaped whatchamadoodles, the heart-shaped militaries. Let me see if I have a different heart that I want to put on there. So I think I need that on here somewhere as well. Oh, I'm going to try this one. If I can find the start. There it is. Why are we not? Come on. Hold on. I'm wondering though, let me, ouch, I burnt myself. Let me see what this looks like in one of these. That's not bad. But it's not perfect either. Let me save that one for something else. Why don't I use these? Hey, 10. How you doing, babe? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that'll come on other parts. But I'm trying to tie in what's already on there for now. That way I don't have just one braid or chain that has a specific type of bling on it. That way it doesn't look like, oh, she just threw that crap on there. All right. These are not the highest quality, but I'm okay with that. I gotta get this polish off of my fingernails. She put so many dang layers of this. I didn't ask for gel. I asked for the, what is that stuff where you have to put it under the UV light? That's what I asked for. I did not ask for gel, but there's like 50 dang layers on here. And it makes my fingernails thicker where I can't grab what I need. Now I feel like I would like something on here as well. Where is my washi tape? Hold on. Let me see if I can find some other something over here that I can add on to it. I'll just leave it. It'll be a good place for some cutouts. So I'm going to call that one done. I'm not going to bling up the Bubble Military because that is going to be for some cutouts. So that leaves this. Kristen made this. And she insists that I use the back because she likes it better. So we're going to use the back because it's hers and she's the boss. This might be where we could put the stars. Yeah. Let's do that. Get them stars back out. Alright, I have different kinds of stars. So I have these. That one doesn't have the hanger on it. I have some with the hangers on it. If I do that, I'm wondering if I just hang them off. I could do that. That would be cool. Maybe I can put a little bow and have this hanging down underneath it. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. I need to get some tiny white. Oh, and I have the perfect ribbon to make the bows out of too. So some tiny white to tie them on with. Not that. This. And then let me pull down my pre-made bows and see if I have any colors that would go really well. Because I like me some pre-made bows. I could use these white ones. But let's just see. Let me not lose all of these. These I could definitely use at the bottom of the braids on the mini part. These are super cute. They're just like those. I have the white. That's black. I like getting these. This was $1 for all of these. Worth it, in my opinion. This was $1 for these. I didn't have to make them. I can grab them and go. Here's some silver ones. That's the white. These are a little bit larger. I think I need something bigger than that, though. No. Connie, what are you doing? I'm going to do the tiny white ones on top of the stars. And then I'm going to hang them from a bow that I make. That's what I'm doing. That's what my intentions were. Okay. So I'm going to get these teeny tiny white ones. And I need 3 of these. Hey, Britt. How are you? You want to come on? Nobody else wants to come on and play. done, y'all remind me to pull out the red and the white whenever I go to finish off that top. And I have these. Why? Thank you. Oh, sorry. Brenda. I was like, why is it not bringing it? So ignore the 50 invites. Okay, just ignore them. Sorry. I was like, nothing's coming up, but it was at the top. Can you tell I have no clue what I'm doing on that one? Some people think I have no clue what I'm doing, period. But we won't go there. Because I don't care. That was funny. Y'all, I kept hitting the invite. I'm gonna have to, she's probably gonna text me and say, what the hell are you doing? I don't know. That's the honest truth. I don't know. Alright. Tina gave me this. And the blues and the purples match. So I'm going to use this to make the bows to go on here for and then I'm going to attach this to, where did my stars go? That with this, and then put that at the very top. Maybe put a little tiny jewel on that and call it good. So, I think I want to make really, Margarita, why not? Do I want to make cheer bows or do I want to make pinwheels? I think I'm going to make pinwheels. Two. Y'all don't ask me how long this is either. I don't have a dang clue. Thanks, Catherine. Aw. Do y'all want to know how many times I've tripped over wire on the floor? Lots. Lots and lots of times. Not enough to sweep, but lots of times. All right. That is about 5 inches. I mean, we're going to leave that up to you. We're going to pray that you have a successful surgery, and then we're going to pray that you can afford to take unpaid leave to come to camp. I'm going to use silver on these. There we go. We always have a great time. I love that everybody does. This year's going to be way better, though. Guaranteed. Sorry, y'all. I'm just chunking shit. Salty chicken, bitch. No. I almost said salty chicken, bitches. And I just said that. Okay. Yeah. This one time at mom camp. Getting a little bit delirious. Oh my God. So for those who don't know and think it's all about them, we did not get to cook at this past mom camp. We had to eat the food that the camp prepared. We did not have a say in what that food was. And it was either full of salt, no salt, or overcooked. Or all three. No, it could only be two of the three. Yeah, it was bad. Bad. We had salty, dry chicken. Yeah, no. We won't be going back there. And lettuce. Yes, my God, lettuce everywhere. It was supposed to be a salad. You know? Supposed to be a salad. Which is great. I like salad with a meal, right? But when it's all you can eat, because the rest of the food is so bad you can't stomach it, and then you get up there to make you a plate, and all there is lettuce left. That's it. Yuck. So yeah, we don't want to see any lettuce for a very long time. The lettuce was fresh. It was very fresh. But that was all we had, and that was not fun. Thank God for our snack table. Thank God for the snack table. The snack table. I think we're always going to keep the snack table. I don't think Hyla TJ has a problem with that. Because the snack table was great. She was delicious. Anyway, Mom Camp made me a better teacher at the end of last year. Aw. Because you needed to get away. You needed to refresh. I get it. Dried. I didn't get any of that. I didn't get any Jell-O, I don't think. And cookies. I mean, certainly wasn't no dang peach cobbler. I think after I finish attaching this, I'm going to be done. Because it is, oh, I've been 2 hours I've been going. I'm trying to even these up. I knew I would get TJ to comment whenever I said peach cobbler. All right. Oh, we will, babe. This physique, do you think I got it from eating bad food? No, I did not. All right, I'm going to start at the bottom. Okay. And then, let me see how far apart I need to space these. I do believe that is it right there. Okay. If you have a little piece of ribbon like that and you're worried about it moving, put a couple of staples in and then fold it over the other way and staple again. You'll be good to go. And that ain't going nowhere. All right. Let me see. These are supposed to be the same size, but we all know. Did I not? I don't guess so. Okay. I need to put these all on there correctly. Tug. All right. This one's going on the bottom. Putting some glue and some stapling. $12 pairs of scissors, Margarita. Ow. I'm not going to tell y'all what I just did. That hurt. Mo bad. Tracy D. Okay. Last one, and then we can put a little bow up down here and some bling in the middle, and this will be done. All right. Little tiny baby bows. Right there. That just puts like a little bit of finishing touch on it. I don't care how many braids or chains you have on there, if you have really simple or really complex. This step right here is what will set you apart from everybody else. Add those finishing touches. Okay. Bling, bling, bling. I don't have any stars to put in there, but that can help me tie in something else. What else do I have? Let me look. Let me just put some jewels, because I have some tiny ones that I can put in the middle of the little ones. Let me just do that. That's not big enough. Okay. Let's go big. Okay. Maybe. I would rather have these on there. Let me do these. Yeah. And then I'll put one of these in the middle of them. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. You know what? No, you probably don't know what, but I'm going to tell you here in a minute. I think I'm going to stack them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stack them. Let me burn them first. All right. These are going to go out of my way. These are all the cheapo basic bling. But you stack them all together and you put something in the middle and it gives you something a little more than the basic cheaper bling. There. All right. Dang it. See? Can't pick this crap up. I forgot. I didn't put another glue stick in that one. One, two, and three. Do y'all see a pattern? Let me get these teeny tiny ones to put on here if I can get them out of here. Okay. And I'm going to use my TJ tweezers because they are the perfect thing to use these for. All right. Little teeny tiny drop. I had them all stacked up on top of each other. There we go. could have gone even smaller on this, but I didn't really want to pull out any more bling. And I could have gone with color, but I don't have that purple that matches that. So, all right, those are done. And then I will figure out something to put on the bottom of this, but I won't be doing that today because I need to get all of the different decorative ribbons together. But she's cute. And it gives some movement. I mean, these things were in the Christmas section. I probably got them for $1.50 10 years ago, right? Super inexpensive. Yep, I like. And it's not something you see every single time you look at a mum. Alright, for right now, that's all the bling that I'm going to put on. Because I have to get everything placed. And I'm not going to do that right now. Anyway, alright y'all. Let's see. You can make a bow like that and hang the star down and use it on the mini. I could. Yep, I could do that. But I also have plans for the minimum. So let me get into that part. I have something in my head that it has to translate. And then I'm sure I'll have a place for it somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly where. So yeah. Anyway. Alright guys, I guess I'm going to be done. Over 2 hours is enough. Yeah, your 100 sets of ads. Oh, I'm sorry. Hyla said she had to go. Sorry, I was in the middle. Anyway, alright y'all. Thank you for watching over here. Got me over 10,000 hearts. That is awesome. And thank you, Hyla and TJ, for all, and was it Catherine that was doing all the jewels. Let me get up here. Sherry was. So, thank y'all all so much. Had no clue what they were, but thank y'all. Anyway, alright. If you're watching the replay and you're not subscribed, please do so. Click the bell so you're notified every time that I upload or that I go live. Thank y'all for joining me. I will see y'all soon. And I'll see y'all soon too. Thank y'all.